Hi, and welcome to another edition of What the Hell Next. Anyway, Old Glory, Warrior Brotherhood. Yep, we're there. Anyway, so it's a garage, and it's jam full of crap that garages have, right? And so I wound up with that right there. Don't mind all the junk in the back. And that's all the crap I've got. Anyway, kids seat, right? And it's kind of like crap. So what are we going to do? Well, I don't like the seat, and it's kind of falling apart. And so what we're going to do is found some scrap Diamond Tuck, and we're going to recover it. So we're going to attempt this. So let me see if I can get this up. This video is, I don't shoot these videos. You see, I don't plan anything. Literally nothing. So seats all here. So these is actually just kind of a junk seat, and I can't even tell you how I wound up with it, but it's cool. So, and this is just something, I don't watch TV. Everybody that knows me knows that. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip this thing off. And we're going to cover it with something that's pretty decent. Gods. Okay, yeah, that's coming off. Always keep a knife. We're going to see how this goes. If it doesn't go, well, yeah. Well, that's the way it goes. There is no telling how old this stuff is. Good God. So this is literally going to be just a quick project. Well, I say it's going to be quick, but everybody knows how I am. So if you know me, you know me. Good God, Mabel. Yeah. What's your other trusty knife? Alright, so this is not going to be a 5-minute project. It'll take me more about 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this off. I'm going to get this cleaned up, and then I'll be back. See you in short. Alright, and we're back. So what I wound up doing is just kind of half-ass clean it off. You're going to take some time with this. Do something really nice. I mean, pull it off, sandblast it, sand it all down. I just use a regular Harbor Freight battery operated sander, and just knocked all the junk off of it. This is just a super quick video. Every day I try to do something, and this is just one of those things that I just looked over, saw the thing, and thought, well, let's just do something different. So now we got this old piece of scrap, right? So just take the old piece, lay it over. Yeah, there you go. It does not take much. Try to get it as centered as you can. I don't even know if this will fit or not correctly. I just literally looked over and saw it and thought, well, what the heck, right? All right, so now then, after you have that, just get you a cheap glue gun, right? Drop you some glue along the edges of it. This is just basic upholstery. I am no upholstery expert. I'm not an expert at anything other than just making a mess. No comments from the peanut gallery. That stuff doesn't take that long to set up. And all you're trying to do is just kind of tack it into place. That's not going to take that long. If you really wanted to get crazy with it, you could probably strip off the backing and everything on this. But again, this is just super, super quick. Then we have to get some skizzers. If I can find some. Hang on, because I am as disorganized as anything. That right now. So also, one thing that you can do is grab these Harbor Freight clamps. Those work okay too. And all of this is just do something every day. You know, I mean, literally do something every day. If you get off your butt and you don't watch TV, you'd be surprised at what you can accomplish. You know what? I am not even going to mess with it. I had them out here earlier and no idea. All right, well, be a little bit better prepared than me. So then your corners, put some relief cuts in it. So they kind of fold down a little bit more. Because otherwise it's not going, you're going to get all these weird pinchy looking things. And again, this is just like super quick crap. So don't, you don't have to get all stressed out. And man, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it, you know. And you don't have to have millions of dollars in, good God, you don't have to have millions of dollars in tools to do this junk either, you know. A lot of times hit like, Harbor Freight and Ace Hardware, I mean, wherever, your local hardware store is, and look in their discount bin. See what they've got. You'd be surprised at just, kind of, and I don't want to say crap tools because I don't think there's any such thing as a crap tool. There are tools that are better quality, but the thing is just do it, Having something is better than nothing, and any mechanic will tell you, that, having some tools is better than having no tools, even if all you find is just like one of these little, home tool kits, and it's got a lot of stuff in it you need. You got basic wrenches and, stuff like that. And it's something, you will have something at your house, Even if all you have is just one single clamp, I mean, that's all you need, At least that way you don't have to have 3 dang hands. And I just thought of something that I'm going to do when we're all done with this. All right. So the edges of this is all got backing on it, right? I'm going to pull all this stuff off and go along and get rid of the backing. You know, I probably have done that before, but you know, this is all on the fly crap anyway. And this was just some old material I had left over from one of my saddlebag projects. And all I'm going to do is just pull this stuff off. Kind of knock the stitching out on it. We're not going to have to pull a lot of it off, just a little bit of it, you know, because a lot of the extra we're going to wind up just knocking off anyway. You know, there's no reason to have, you know, 15 feet of junk down in here. And be pretty careful when you're using any sharp objects. And I don't want to hear someone, like, you know, cut their leg off or something like that. A lot of this stuff, you know, you get on, like, you know, eCray and fucking Amazon and fucking, you know, wherever the hell. Hell, look even on Facebook Marketplace, you know, and try to find, you know, just scrap, you know. And I'm not saying be a hoarder. I mean, hell, they made TV shows about people that have that kind of addiction. You know, I'm not saying that. We're going to cut some of this excess off, because all we're going to do is fold it over anyway when all this is done. And no, I do not prepare for anything. You'll figure. Anybody that's known me for a lot of years is going to tell you the exact same thing. You know, even people that have just met me will tell you that. I'd like to thank everybody for looking at my hot rod rototiller video. And I should post some pictures up. We got the garden all tilled up, and we're ready to start growing stuff and seeing where the summer takes us for that. Now that I'm back home, it's kind of nice to be here and be able to kind of work at stuff on the farm. You know, I mean, I call it a farm, but it's not. It's just kind of a hobby place is all it is. You know. And if you're hearing chicks in the back, yes, there's chickens in the garage. Well, we've got this. I'm going to pull this up. See if you can see all of that. So what I'm doing is I'm going along the edge. I'm using the edge of the seat as a cutting edge. This is kind of a pain in the butt, but it just comes from having scrap. you just knock out some of the stitching on it, and it'll kind of peel back. A lot of this stuff is just, you know, just cheap styrofoam. You're just going to throw it away anyway. That open. Yeah, I guess I kind of went a little premature on some of this, but again, this is all just kind of shot in real time, and I don't edit this stuff out. I piece stuff together, but I really don't edit it. So I don't really know how, and I've got enough stuff that I'm trying to teach myself and stuff to do that I really don't have time nor the inclination. So I'm not a videographer. Stuff tears and cuts, for the most part, pretty easy. I mean, it's time consuming, but if you're not watching TV, what else are you going to do? You know? I know I sound like I'm anti-TV, and I am. So I don't watch TV. I really prefer not to. However, what I do is I watch a lot of YouTube. And we live in an age where we have the greatest amount of knowledge at our fingertips at any time in history. And why not learn something? I don't want to know what, you know, someone's life is like that, you know, lives in, you know, Hollywood or wherever, that they've never done anything in their life, you know, other than be famous for being famous, you know. That may sound kind of harsh. You know, I really don't care. Get rid of all your excess. When you fold it over, we don't have a lot in there. I admire people that do upholstery work. I really do. One of the last jobs that I had was I was working at a place, and they were known for doing aircraft interiors. And these guys were flipping artists, man. They some of the stuff they were doing was phenomenal. And the interiors that these cats were pulling off were, I mean, like, they were artistic. And it was really, you know, it was really kind of a treat to watch these guys work. You know, I mean, I didn't get a chance to do a lot with them. I worked with them for about a year, and I only got to see just a little bit of the interiors that they were doing. And I don't know what the legalities are of saying who it was I worked for, but you know, it was a pretty cool event. All right, so now we're going to go along and re-glue all this crap that I messed up. Put a little bit on the inside. Grab some more. So So what we're doing is we're just kind of folding that over. I don't know if you can see that or not. We're just folding this over and just pulling this down, and then we'll start gluing it. So I'm going to take a break for a second and finish this up, and then we'll come back and show you the finished product. All right, well, I said I was going to do this when we were all done, but, you know, I just said to heck with it. We're coming down to the last of it. So, and like I said, I don't edit any of this crap. If it fails, it fails. You know, and I'm real big on, you know, there was an old saying, and I can't remember who it was. This friend of mine from Saudi Arabia used to keep it on her Facebook profile. And it's called Ever Try, Ever Fail, Try Again, Fail Better. And I really like that. And the fact of the matter is just get out and do it, you know. I can't emphasize that enough. You know, just do it. You know, who gives a crap? You know, like the old Nike pre-China. Just do it, you know. If you got any of these that are sticking up in the inside, I don't think it's really going to matter because this is all going to be hidden anyway. But try to get it down as best you can, you know. I mean, you don't want stuff winging out. I mean, the more it's sticking up, the more the chances are that it's going to, you know, tear away. And like I said, this is just super quick, super, just get it done. Okay, so there's that. And, you know, let's go ahead and just take off some of this extra stuff. Okay. Wow, where'd that come from? Oh, well, extra part, right? Okay, so we're going to move all of this crap back. Move this back up and that. And then here's what it looks like. So we have a diamond tuck seat, and this just kind of sets on here is all it does. So you just kind of, all right, well, that kind of sucked because it dropped the video, or dropped the camera, and the video stopped. So there's that. Here's your seat, and it just kind of snaps on. Pushes that down, and there you go. You have a super seat, super quick new seat. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll try to just shoot more stuff. I mean, if you like it, let me know, and if you don't, well, hey, yeah, let me know. So we'll see you guys later, and thanks for tuning in. Ciao.